Question number 3. Is it okay to use a gun? Well, here's the point. Folks, if you can own a gun, guess what? You can use a gun. That's pretty simple, is it not? There's 3 important points, however, that I want to consider when we talk about a gun and the use of a gun. Here's the first one. Folks, a gun is an inanimate object. I have a Smith & Wesson 38 Special revolver. I can load that gun, I can set that gun right here, and guess what? That gun will do absolutely nothing until that gun is operated on by an agent of some sort. Isn't that true? That gun can sit there tonight, tomorrow, the next week, the next month, the next year, and that gun will do absolutely nothing to anyone during the whole course of that time unless it is operated on by an agent. That gun is an inanimate object. In order for that gun to fire, primarily a human is going to have to pull the trigger. That's the way it's designed, isn't it? Here's something we need to understand. Guns, in and of themselves, are not good, nor are they bad. They're neutral. We need to understand that. They're kind of like money. Money is neither good nor bad. Money is an inanimate object. Question, can money be bad? Paul says in 1 Timothy 6, verse 10, "For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some have coveted after, they have pierced themselves through with many sorrows." Money is evil, or at least it can be evil. And it has done untold damage in the lives of numerous individuals. What about that rich man in the days of Jesus? He wouldn't give up his riches to follow the Christ. Let's just get rid of money. Anybody want to give up their money? Bring it to me. Because we sure don't want you doing anything bad with your money. You see, we all understand that money is an inanimate object. Money can be used for good, and money can be used for bad. And the same is true with a gun. Folks, a gun can be used for good things, and a gun can be used for horrible, sinful things as well. A second thing we need to understand. Before anybody uses a gun, they need to be well trained, don't they? It's the same as driving a car. Folks, there's none of us that would take a 15, 16-year-old, throw him into a car and say, "Here, son, here's the keys. Take off. Enjoy yourself. See you tonight." Never train him. Never give him any rules of the road. Who in their right mind would do that? You see, cars are what? Cars are dangerous, aren't they? Or at least they can be dangerous until you learn how to operate them and you learn what needs to be done with a car. The same is true of a gun. A person needs to learn how to hold it. A person needs to know how to load it. A person needs to know how to shoot it properly. A person needs to know how to transfer that gun from one individual to another. A person needs to know how to store that gun. A person needs to know how to clean that gun. An individual must be trained in order to use a gun before he does use it. That's just common sense, isn't it? And thirdly, folks, it is never, never okay to commit murder with a gun. Thou shalt not kill. That command is found in the patriarchal dispensation, the Mosaic dispensation, and the Christian dispensation. It is wrong to murder. And I don't care what kind of an object you use, even if it's your own 2 hands, it is wrong to murder. Ever. You see, there's the rub, isn't it? When it comes to a gun.